take a quick look at some examples of where insurance is stepping up, some examples of existing insurers changing, and some examples of new startups and disruptors coming through to meet the new consumer needs. We haven't got time to cover them all in detail here, but please take a look online to get to understand them more. So let's start with convenience. My time, my place, my way. New York Life is a great example of an existing insurer seeing the need for an omni-channel customer experience and investing heavily in new systems and processes to enable the omni experience of the future. As this chart shows, people are becoming increasingly comfortable with technology when they're doing their research and basic administration and servicing. It doesn't all have to be face-to-face anymore. So convenience is going to become and will continue to be an increasing priority for all insurers around the world. And we looked earlier at how age makes a difference to consumer behaviour. Here are a few stats that show that Gen Y and affluent consumers in particular are more demanding of insurers when it comes to technology. They expect to be able to interact in different ways at different times, at their time and place. So challenges here, particularly for insurers from Gen Y and the affluent. So Kuva is a new startup offering flexible insurance on demand via a mobile app. Really quick, really simple, getting a lot of traction. And when it comes to choice, I've just called out here Policy Bazaar, an example of a comparison site. These sites are offering more and more choice, driving down prices through extra transparency. This is generally good news for customers, but challenging for insurers on their profit margins. You can see on the chart on the right, China research shows that up to 75% of the premium can be reduced on term insurance through the use of new digital technologies and pricing models. These comparison sites have become so popular that in the UK, 70 to 80% of all new business for motor is sold through aggregators. When it comes to fair value in treatment, Laka is an interesting startup in the UK that's breaking the mold of traditional insurance. Their model is and their proposition is quite interesting. They're kind of community-based, and what they say is, you can insure your mountain bike with us. If nobody claims, nobody pays any premium. You'll never pay more of a premium than the average cost would be in the market, and we just take 20% of the cost of claims as our administration fee. So it's in everyone's interest to keep claims down, but claims are paid honestly and openly with a known charge by, in this case, Laka, that's taken through to its policyholders. And Discovery and John Hancock in South Africa and the US, I think, are good examples of, again, use of technology to deliver more fair value in treatment. They're both using usage-based insurance technology to ensure that the insurance they offer is fairly priced and more tailored to the risks that individuals are taking on, whether that be through motor insurance, health, or life. This chart actually, we could spend a lot of time talking about this, but actually sort of demonstrates the changing role of insurance behind some of these examples. It shows how, I guess, insurance is moving from indemnification of risk, i.e. paying out a claim when there's a problem, to actually working with the policyholder to reduce the chances of the risk taking place in the first place. So we're moving as an industry from indemnification to prevention. When it comes to personalisation, there's a lot of examples out there, but Trove has been around for a while. They offer on-demand via mobile app where you can just swipe left and swipe right to switch cover on and off for things in your home. And Tao, when it comes to rewarded loyalty, is a great example in Australia of a partnership with Qantas Airlines, where they've successfully partnered together to prove that consumers actually like being rewarded with sort of airline points for things like renewals and staying with the insurer. Temp cover is a great example of on-demand, where you can take out short-term insurance, and this is becoming increasingly popular, albeit challenging for existing pricing models in insurance. And finishing on social good, Lemonade, many of us will have heard of in the US. Amongst many of its other things that it's done that are relatively pioneering in the insurance world, it's integrated giving back to society into its cultural DNA from its launch.